Hello dear friends, congratulations to you on our channel. Do you know how the earth was created? Do you know how the earth was formed? Before that, I didn't subscribe to your channel. So please subscribe to the channel. The place where you are sitting today, the land today. Millions of years ago, the temperature of 8,000 degrees. It was boiling. The place where we are sitting today. The place was covered with snow for millions of years. And both of those things are true. Today we are going to see the journey of 450 crore years of the Earth in the video. Stay tuned till the end of this video. This is where our solar system is today. There used to be clouds of different types of gas and dust. According to scientists, there used to be a star far away from the dust clouds. Over time, the star's energy began to decrease. There was a huge explosion inside it. Due to the explosion, particles of space dust started colliding with each other. During this time, the pressure and heat on the dust particles, located in the clouds, caused large meteors and meteors to turn into rocks. And because of that pressure, the radioactive material in these clouds created gravity. Due to this gravity, hydrogen and helium started to accumulate in the middle. This tremendous pressure caused a huge explosion. And because of this explosion, our sun was born. Because of the heavy weight in the asteroids moving in space. As it approached the sun, it began to rotate, due to gravity on Earth. The bodies orbiting the sun now began orbiting the Earth. And slowly it fell to the ground. And because of this terrible conflict, spread into space as part of the Earth, and began to circle the Earth like a ring. At the same time, our moon is also formed. At that time there was only one sea on the Earth. And he was boiling at a temperature of 1900 degrees Celsius. As time went on, the Earth slowly cooled, due to which the heavy elements of the Earth, metals and radioactive materials, for example, accumulated in the center of the Earth. And light matter came to the surface of the Earth. For millions of years, meteorites rained down on Earth. And gradually the water used to come out from the upper surface of the Earth. That's what scientists are saying. When they are out in deep water. For the first time from volcanoes, microorganisms were created. Millions of years later, it happened. When all the seven waters covered the Earth. But when the Earth's surface becomes colder, then the heat inside the Earth cannot be taken out. As a result, volcanoes are formed. And the eruptions continued for millions of years to come. Due to this, rainwater started overflowing onto the ground. A day on Earth used to be 12 hours. About 250 million years ago, such life formed on Earth for the first time. Those who lived in this water for life. By this time, most of the volcanoes on Earth had stopped erupting. Due to microbacteria, the amount of oxygen in the atmosphere was increasing. Due to the increase of oxygen in the atmosphere, Earth's atmosphere began to form, due to which in most parts of the Earth, the microorganisms spread. When due to the increase of more oxygen in the Earth, microorganisms started growing. As the Earth's atmosphere cooled, the amount of oxygen and iron in the atmosphere increased. Tectonic plates began to crack, and the ground began to shake, due to which, the amount of carbon dioxide in the Earth's atmosphere increased a lot. And the acid rain began to fall on the Earth. This leads to a decrease in Earth's temperature. And the temperature was so high that the water above the Earth's surface began to turn into ice. Usually when the sun's rays fall on the Earth, then the soil absorbs those rays. But because the whole Earth was covered with snow, and the Earth was covered with ice for many millions of years. But the volcano inside the Earth began to erupt, and from its heat the snow began to melt. Meanwhile, the microorganisms that remained in the depths of the Earth were gradually changing. And now it's oxygen. They use their bodies to make themselves bigger and more complex. In the meantime, small marine plants had begun to emerge separately in the water. This has been going on for several decades. And that is why now the marine organisms were gradually evolving according to the environment. At the same time, many species have disappeared from the ocean. But what remained gradually changed the face of the Earth. Adjust according to the temperature. Gradually the amount of oxygen in the atmosphere began to increase, and the acid rain on the Earth began to decrease, due to oxygen in the atmosphere. Earth's ozone layer is getting thinner. And about 470 million years ago today, plants began to grow for the first time on the surface of the earth. Over time, different types of plants and trees began to grow on the ground. That was the time when the sea animals were coming out of the sea and were transformed into land animals. Most of the Earth's land had gathered in one place, which we know today as the continent of Asia. The Earth's atmosphere and temperature had almost stabilized, and now there used to be a day of about 21 to 23 hours. Now the sea creatures were living out of the water, and the color of their body was changing according to the environment. Gradually these land animals turned into dinosaurs, and their bodies to be long and vastly developed. It seems that some dinosaurs hunted. This turned them into monkeys, and gradually formed the color of their body. It changed according to the weather. Over time, we became tribals, invented weapons and gradually evolved as human beings. Be sure to like this video, and please share this video with your friends, so that they can get information. Thanks for watching the video till the end. With a new video.